All right, so today I was asked by a viewer, what is God rolled traps? What is God rolls? What is God roll weapons and traps? When people say that, what are they talking about? So today we're going to talk about that, how to be a good teammate so that you can find other good teammates so you don't have to struggle inside the pub matches, and hopefully you can have better games. So if you like what we're doing here, if you like the videos that we're making, please use our supporter creator code. It really helps us to keep doing what we're doing, guys, to keep on producing content for you. So thank you so much. All right, let's get right into it. So what is God Rolls? God Rolls is full gold legendary items. So as you can see here, my broadside has full 5. You can see there's 5 squares and they're all orange. That is called legendary. And we're going to go down to the bottom here and we'll look at some non-God rolled weapons. So this one here, as you can see, Element Energy has 1 white square. Fire Rate has 2 green squares. Crit Rate has 3 purple squares. And if we scroll through these, somewhere we're going to find one with 4 purples. 1 white, 2 green, 3 blue. Oh, there we go. And there's one that is 4 purples. So God Roll is the process of taking your items from white 1 to green 2, blue 3, purple 4, and finally gold 5. If you can get your entire item gold 5, that is called God Roll. It is a full legendary perfect weapon. Now at that point it's a matter of reperking the weapon so that the perks you have on the weapon are the perfect perks to create the ultimate weapon that does, whatever you want it to do. Now for me, that usually means building crit weapons. 1 crit rate and as much crit damage as I can possibly get on the weapon. That is typically my goal on all of my guns. It doesn't always work out that way. There's weapons like the Obliterator where I ended up going with 2 crit rate because there was no other good options. Nothing that I liked. But for the most part, they all look like this: 1 crit rate, and then either 1 to 3 crit damage, depending on how many, what the options are. See, this one here has 1 crit damage. This one here has 2 crit damage, and then other guns like, where is my Squire? This one should be 3 crit damage. There you go, 1 crit rate, 3 crit damage. So that is a perfect. That's the dream. That's what I would like to get on an AR. That is like the perfect weapon. Unfortunately for the Squire, this is a very slow firing weapon. So even though it looks impressive, without a super high rate of fire, it's hard to really benefit from a weapon with this much polarization. But anyway, going back to God Rolls. So God Rolled weapons, that's what a God Rolled weapon is. It is a 5 legendary weapon. A God Rolled trap is the same thing. There is a God Rolled trap, all legendary perks. So what you want is to create your as a new player, you want to have the top 3 traps in the game. The top 3 traps is, the number 1 is the ceiling gas trap. You want to God Roll this one. This is what it looks like. Full 5, or in this case 6. This one has 6 perks, all legendary across the board. Weapons have 5, traps have 6. And yes, you want to God Roll them and then perk them perfectly. We have lots of videos covering all the different top builds for all the weapons and all the traps and stuff. I'll give you a quick peek. There's the gas trap. That's what that one looks like. That's the perks for it. The second one you need to get is your wall launcher. That's what the perks look like for that one there. All gold, God Roll. And the last one is the broadsides. And that's what this one looks like right there. There's the perks. All God Roll. All God Roll just means, again, all legendary. 5 orange. Fully upgraded. The highest potential damage that you can do. So if you get those 3 traps as a new player, you're going to be, leagues ahead of your peers. And that's, the first step towards finding other players who aren't AFK, aren't leeches, is you need to, you yourself You need to be the ultimate team player. You need to bring the top 3 traps to every single game. You want to have your wall launchers on your core walls, gas traps on all the roof pieces, and broadsides on all your tunnels. And if you do that, you're going to be amazing. You can add extra ones like the wooden floor spikes into the tunnels if you want to slow enemies down. That's all. That's a really helpful move as well. But again, those are the main ones. Those are the ones you need to get maxed out. And to do that, you need to collect perk-ups. Really, there are green perk-ups, blue perk-ups, purple perk-ups, and gold perk-ups. Some of them you can get in the item shop. You can get the greens and the blues right here. There's your green perk-ups. There's your blue perk-ups. You use these ones to take a white upgraded weapon to a blue upgraded weapon. You use this one to go from green to blue. Purple perk-ups will go from blue to purple, and then gold perk-ups will go from purple to gold. You need to get lots and lots and lots of these to upgrade your weapon all the way from, the baby white all the way up to the god blue, the god orange, and that's how it works. It's really that simple. It's just a matter of you pick up your greens and blues here. You get your purples and your golds from Twine. I think you can get purples from Canny Valley as well, but typically Twine Peaks is where you really start getting a lot of epic perk up and legendary perk up. Once you are in that high Twine, or even any level of Twine, when you start doing Hit the Road, you're going to be getting a lot of reperk, purple perk up, and gold perk up as well. So that will also give you the opportunity. And that's Hit the Road right now is just the current mission. It will go away, and there'll be another one. So whatever the newest mission, the new event that's being pushed at the time, that's the mission you want to do. You want to usually get tickets or whatnot, or do the mission, and it'll give you all the top stuff. Will always give you epic and legendary perk up, and that's how you push your weapons all the way up to full god roll. So very important to understand, what god roll is and how to get it, and really make that your goal. That needs to be your number one goal to progress in the game and to be a really relevant impact on your team. Is you want to god roll your top 3 traps. Of course you need one really good weapon naturally, but traps are going to be the most relevant thing in any game. Whenever you are part of a team, whenever you want to beat a really hard mission, traps are the only way to do that. When you're fighting in high Twine in the power 140 or the 174 group missions, the only thing that matters is how many 130 gas traps, wall launchers, and broadsides you bring to the table. Those will be the defining factor for whether you win or lose as a team, and your team's ability to have those traps ready to go to support each other is the key to winning. And by getting your hands on these tools, you will make yourself a prime candidate for people that other people want to play with. When you bring effort into a match, you're going to sometimes find other people who bring effort into a match, and that's a good opportunity to communicate together and to actually make friends and find people to play with on a regular basis that have your same mindset and have your same level of effort that they bring into games. And that way the game will, it's all about community, man. If you never find good people to play with, and I don't mean good by skill level, but good as in people who bring effort and take the time to learn, what things are needed to be good teammates. When you find good teammates, good cooperative people, that's what's going to keep you playing this game long term and make the game fun. Because if you don't find those people, you're going to be sad and you're going to burn out and you're not going to want to play. But if you do find those people, you're going to have access to all the top tier content, and the game's going to be really, really fun. And it's the community that holds me to this game, and the community is going to be the thing that holds you to the game as well. So understand what God roll is, understand the most important team items to use, that is, to make you a good teammate, and max those out as fast as possible. Make those your priority, your number one goal, because once you're in that position, you really can, you can play in any level, especially if you're using base Kyle or power base. Those two guys, you can use those characters in high level matches that are much higher level than you, and actually be like super relevant. If you have supercharged traps, which you get by unlocking Mega Base Kyle, you're gonna have like super boosted trap damage. Then you get characters like Base Kyle, and he gives you 84% more building health. If you're running around with that character in a public game, holy cow, man! You put down some traps with walls that don't break, and you're just gonna like win all day, right? Like it's crazy. It's like the game is it's such a different experience when you are playing with good cooperative people who bring effort into the match. You know who the good players are because they always farm ahead of time. They always bring traps and bring materials into a match, whereas all the scummy players are running archaeologists and farming all game. If you ever see an archaeologist in your game, that is a person who is either toxic, leeching, AFK, or somebody who never learned what good team play looks like, and what good what heroes make for a good cooperative experience, and actually give people a sense of happiness. Like there's certain characters you'll see in a match, when you see them you're just like, oh yes. Like when you see Base Kyle in a match, you're like, oh yeah, you recognize that goofy orange shirt, because if that person is bringing this guy to the match, he's a team player. Like this is a team class. Like this guy is designed, he can't run around and kill stuff. He's reliant on his team to protect him. But when it comes to base defense, he's the king, right? So it's really important to understand what the best character classes are for good teamwork, to have the best experience and make quality friends who also have teamwork as their number one priority in their mind, to get the most out of this game. So that's what God rolls are. That's their importance. That's how understanding these concepts are going to make you a better player, and is going to help you find better people to play with. So I hope this video helps you out, guys. I hope this answers all the questions that I was being asked on Twitch. I really hope this improves your gaming experience and helps you find better people to play with. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and ring that bell. Comment down below, let me know, did you find this video useful? Does the information actually help you out? Because I'm really hoping that videos like this help create a better community, and help people find people who are like-minded, so that they can have an awesome community to play with and really enjoy what this game has to offer. Alright guys, thank you so much for being a part of the Vash Corps. Thank you for having my back and giving me all these ideas, and asking me to make all these videos for you guys. I love making content, and I'm so blessed that you guys watch my videos and have my back and are with me through this dream, man. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time. Oh yeah.